Are you currently experiencing homelessness because you're fleeing domestic violence?
16th Street in the East Village. Well before dawn, it's cold and still damp from Monday's deluge. Two volunteers from Father Joe's Villages wearing orange safety vests set out on their task. They ask questions, some perfunctory.
Date of birth?
September 8th, 1959.
Others produce answers that are heartbreaking.
Is this the first time you've been homeless in your
Well,
life?
Yeah, November 6th, 3 years ago.
The nonprofit Downtown San Diego Partnership says since the city's safe sleeping sites opened, the number of homeless in the downtown area has dropped from about 1,200 in May of last year to fewer than 900 now. Later in the morning, we came down here to the city's first safe sleeping site, the one located right next to the city operations yard. It's also located right next to this major storm drain. So as you might imagine, on Monday, things got very wet very fast down here.
The water was literally up to almost my kneecaps. It was that bad.
Seth Estep actually lives in the city's larger safe sleeping site on the edge of Balboa Park. It's known as the O Lot, but he works down at this site. He says the O Lot fared better in Monday's torrential rain, but living in a tent during a deluge is difficult.
They leak in the cold. They hold a lot of cold weather in, and it just gets you really cold in there. Thank God I got, my sleeping bag, and I got a blanket that keeps me warm at night.
We asked Councilman Stephen Whitburn to join us this morning. He was the driving force behind the city's encampment ban and the creation of the safe sleeping sites.
Here at the 20th and B safe sleeping site, there was some water, so we moved people out of this site and into temporary shelter for a couple of days. This dried out pretty quickly, so they're back now. Everything's fine.
Everything is most definitely not fine for those still on the streets, like Frank Gentili, who rode up on his bike while we were shooting this story.
I feel really unsafe. I feel like I'm going crazy, man. I really am. And I'm fighting with the drugs. I need some type of help. I need help really bad.
A staffer here told Gentili where to go to get that help, to get into a tent here, where there is security and there are services that can help people transition into housing.
So you guys know you could go to the Neil Vacation. So you could go to, if you guys haven't been there yet, it has showers, it has mail services, it has snacks.
You mean there? Okay, we're gonna leave you a pair of gloves.
The point-in-time count will continue this evening, a data point that will put a number on the human tragedy of homelessness. John Carroll, KPBS News.